Permits. You gotta love them and you gotta hate them. Find out on this episode on how to get rid of them if they're open. Peter Huy, Huey Jacob, PA.
Really, Mary?
So Peter, open permits, kind of crazy.
Well, they can be simple or they can be the stuff of nightmares.
Yeah. Let's talk about simple first. Nightmares are maybe really hard to think about.
It could be as simple as paying a fee. It could be as simple as calling the county or the city and requesting that they close it out. And literally nothing needs to be done other than that. It could be as complicated as getting a reinspection. But the problem with re-inspections are if the work was done a decade ago, the county or the city may make you bring up whatever it is that the permit
to
was.
Code.
They may make you bring it up to code.
Right.
And if we're talking about a pool, bringing a pool up to code is a very, very big deal.
Yeah. And this really can stop a closing if not, handled properly because of the language in our contracts that say that they need to be closed.
Well, it doesn't say they need to be closed. So we need
This could be a problem when you're going to a closing. Peter, tell us why.
Well, multiple reasons. So even if the buyer wishes to close with the open permit, when they go to sell their property, the buyer's going to have potentially the same exact problem the seller does in this situation. There are certain time periods that need to be followed on open permits. They need to be identified to the seller timely.
Talk about the time frames of what has to happen, in identifying a permit.
Well, so the buyers need to timely identify the open permits, but even if they timely identify them and it becomes the seller's problem, there's simply no reason why the seller can't get ahead of it now before they even list their property. Both city, whatever county you're in, normally they have a free portal that you can look up your property, or you can even just contact the municipality directly and find out if you have open permits. And you can address them now before this even becomes an issue.
So smart. Because at the end of the day, you're getting ready to go buy or sell this property, and all of a sudden, if by chance you've kicked the can far enough down and they have the timing for it, it could impede the closing. So, Peter, I don't have any open permits on my house.
Oh, are you saying that because you didn't open any permits?
Oh, how else could this happen?
Well, when you hire somebody, a contractor or a subcontractor to do work, and the work requires a permit, they're able to apply for the permit themselves with no input from you.
So I probably better know that they're closed out than after I pay them. Which
Preferably before you pay them.
Yeah,
or
smart.
at least the final payment.
Smart. So do you have a permit? Did they get a permit? Has any improvements been done on your house? A good thing to check before you actually list your home to sell.
Yes, it could save your time and it could save the deal.
So these open permits don't have to be a problem, but you got to choose a real estate team, including your closing agent, that help guide you through that process. So until next time, I'm Mary Bartos with the Bartos Group of Premier Plus Realty, my legal eagle.
I'm Peter Huy.